Hey, in this video, I want to discuss with you ways that you can improve your credit on your own without needing to hire a company. Again, these are my opinions. They may not necessarily be those of Guaranteed Rate. These are things that have worked for me in my past when I was younger and had a lot of credit issues when I was in my early 20s, and things that I've shared with clients that have helped them. So let's say that you just struggle with paying things on time. That is a lot of times a function of habits. Are you tracking every dollar? Do you know where every dollar goes? It's not always the most fun thing to do. Budgeting starts with a B, and I know it can be boring, but sometimes it helps to have that look in the mirror to say, is it me? Is it me, and am I the reason for this? Now, if it's a function of, hey, there's not enough coming in, then okay, maybe fixing the credit doesn't make sense right now. You've got to work on either, bringing in a little more income, maybe calling the creditors and seeing if they will work with you on what your particular minimum payments are. So if it's a function of not having enough, this video is not right for you. But if you're one of those that does have enough, let's just say that maybe it was just a character flaw, or you just didn't care, or you just didn't think that credit was important. And now you've realized that anytime you've applied for something that either you've been denied, or maybe you're getting a lot higher interest rates than what you're seeing advertised out there. So what do? Well, the first step is to get on a plan that you can handle every single month. The other thing is, if you have late payments, once you've got about 6 months to a year's worth of good on-time payments, contact customer service. See if you can schmooze them to remove those late payments. It's not a guarantee that it'll happen. It really isn't. Sometimes if you have a story and you're able to speak to a supervisor about something personal that happened, they may remove that. Now, let's say, for instance, your accounts have gone to collection and you've gotten to a point where you just couldn't pay those at the time, and those accounts went to collection. Once you can accumulate, let's say a couple of $1,000s, and let's say, for instance, you have a collection account that's $1,000. Most collectors will settle for anywhere from 10 to 50 cents on the dollar. Now, you might have some leverage with them to say, hey, we're coming through this bad economic time. Now, I'm recording this as we're coming out of COVID. Can you use that as leverage? Can you use that as leverage of what's going on? Did you have something bad happen in your life? Can you pull at the heartstrings? Sometimes you can work with these collectors to have them remove the negative information, provided that you pay the debt in full. So those are some little tips that you can do to get your credit back on track if you've had credit issues. Thanks.